Side Friday night. Whoop whoop. What y'all doing? Putting this live on. See if somebody wants to tap in with me, y'all. For all y'all that aren't out at the fucking Certs Lounge or Astor Club or whatever the fuck's popping in the Bay tonight, Friday night. Hey, Richard. What's up, y'all? I'm gonna see if go live with me if you want. Not top pot. Yo, she girl's dope in the house. What's up, girl? Come live with me. Yeah, I love it, dude. I love my community. All the dope growers from all over, fucking chilling. What are y'all growing? What are y'all doing? What are y'all smoking on? I can't lie, I'm recovering from stuff, so you too? Oh, I'm sick, and we're all sick right now. Ugh. Well, I hope you feel better. I'm like better, but stuck in bed. I mean, not stuck in bed, just stuck. I'm staying home, and that's that. Man, in the house. What's up, Tegrity Buds Canada? We got Canada in the house. We got growers from already. Fucking, I go live 5 minutes later. This happens every time I go live. I love my community. I go live, and I'm so wrecked, bro. I'm so wrecked, sis. But dude, we're putting together a growers party, an event down here in New York for growers. We're gonna be bringing in some major genetics. It's gonna be major breeders, and it's coming up here in New York. It's happening. It's exactly why I moved here, was to bring the grower community together. And just to finish that thought, y'all. Literally, I go live within 2 minutes. I've got growers from multiple continents in here, dude. We are the grow community. I don't want to be a big deal. I'm a FM community radio station DJ. I'm a stoner. I'm a home grower. I grow at my mom's house, and little bits. I help a lot of people in their big grows, and I do big things, but I'm all about the humbleness, and like, I love my community, man. We're in here. Everybody in here grows, dude. Everybody. We got y'all. Everybody follow Nanta Pot. He's in here. He's a grower from Thailand. So exciting, because Thailand, Southeast Asia, is where all the fire-ass sativa strains come from. All that weed y'all love, their parents, the land races that weed came from Southeast Asia. And we got the motherfucking Southeast Asia grower in the house with the seeds. And, I just love my Thai friends, too. Like, such wonderful people. We got Canada in the house. What's up, Tegrity Bugs? Tegrity! You need to hear my Croptober show, because I totally played the Tegrity song on there. I sample South Park a lot on my show, because it's the greatest TV show to ever get made. Tegrity. Grow with Tegrity. We got Canada in the house. Of course, we got Vallejo growers in the house. Who else? What y'all doing? We're Forest Trees 365. Where are you from? Boy Prince. Where are you from? Ball Hog Megs. Are you New York? Are you Hogue? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. What's up, y'all? Yeah, big love to Thailand, our friends out there. It's just, y'all don't even understand what I'm talking about. Like, maybe you do. You probably do, because you're fucking already part of my network. Sideshow Gonzo Films, go live and do a fucking donut, motherfucker. Oh, I love your feed, dude. I stay up late and watch your lives a lot, Sideshow Gonzo Films. What's up, Brick City Genetics? Is that Jersey? Brick City? It's actually not Brick City in New York right now, but typically it might be Brick City. If anybody wants to go live and you're cool, especially if you want to talk about maybe what you're growing, show me your garden, how can you get the best weed in Brooklyn? Just hit me on the DMs for that, to answer that question. It depends on how much you want. I could help you out with a little bit something. Just, heady to share, you know. I can roll up some doobies I roll doobies for my friends, and yeah. Oh, I got some really nice soap and bubble bath from some homies right now. And I can also direct you to some other people's. If I were just gonna throw a dart at the board and randomly get the best weed in Brooklyn, I would probably hit up Gotham Greens. I'm in South Brooklyn. They're in the area, and they got the fucking fire, dude. So yeah, I went live. Newark, New Jersey in the house. We got genetics growers from all over, dude. And I will be making an announcement very soon. It's real soon to be jumping the gun, but we've been talking about it for a little while. And I'm a generator. I don't know if you guys know about like the human design. It's like um, a more sophisticated astrology. And what I am in that is called a generator. So everything gets drawn to me. It's hard because I got to pick and choose what I want. But I came to New York City to bring the growers together further in the world and to inspire people to grow. And now we are going to be King Black, huh? Cheese. Cheese. I like cheese. I do. My buddy, the Soil King, has a strain called Mama's Cheese. It's fucking killer, dude. If you look on my YouTube, you could see a video. One of my first strain reviews was of his Mama's Cheese with my friend, and that shit, we took it so seriously. We like met before work to make sure that it was our first high of the day. And we sat down and we smoked that weed, and we got so fucking high on the thing. I'm like reading everything and like so high. And then after that, when we left and went to work, we like both took our separate cars over to the fucking farm. All this shit happened because we were so fucking high, dude. There's nothing. I don't know. Like this was who knows what the percentage was. I don't really look at percentages because it doesn't fucking matter to me. All I know is that all the weed my friends grow gets me like hella high. That shit was like, I mean, nothing full term is going to get you the most high full term outdoor, because the longer the trichromes grow, the more potent they become. You know? So yeah, generator. If you want to find out what your human design is, you can Google it. There's like, if you just Google what's my human design, there's like a website, and you can look it up. There's a book as well and find out. You have to know your birth time and all the, like the basics about your birth and everything and location. And then you can find out from there what it is. And then if you want to go more detail, I actually have a friend who's gotten pretty deep into doing readings. She did that combined with an astrocartology reading for me. And it's really kind of just, all these things are cool to helpful to find, to better understand how you are in the world and how people react to you in this world, and how to maximize your potential around that. You know what I mean? As a generator, everything comes to me. Everything just like, I'm like a magnet. Like I go out and then I got to decide, because in the world, a lot of times people will project what they think you are onto like you, and then you get that experience of sometimes people get disappointed because they think they see me, I'm kind of sparkly and shiny and mysterious, and once you get to know me, I'm not maybe exactly what people think that I am, and then they get mad that I'm not who they thought I was. But I'm just over here being myself, so there's no reason to get mad about me about that. But we all have our Michiganas, and I'm definitely one of them. What's up, JBL GBH wheel cleaner? I've been seeing you. What's up, buddy? Clean wheels? That's pretty cool. I wish I had some cool wheels for you to clean. I didn't even bring my car to New York. My car is sitting back in Cali, and it's just a scraper. I sold my Lexus, my race car, to move to New York. I still miss her, but I don't miss her as much as I miss my 240. I had a Lexus SC300 drift car. It's like lower it's pretty cool, but I wanted too many other things for it to like. I'm just gonna get a BMW eventually, because BMWs are just cool out the box, and you can daily them, and you can take them to the racetrack. Anyways, what's up, y'all? What's everybody doing on Friday? Y'all just popping through? Who's still in here? Talk to me. Let's start. What are you smoking on? I've been smoking on some Zope. I could show it to you guys if you want. I mean, do you care? I don't know. I could take pictures of it. It's cool. My friend grew it. Zope and some bubble bath. They're kind of similar. I don't know. It's like finally a more advanced, a new Zaza. All the red strains, I like it. I'll smoke runs for the rest of my life and gelato strains for the rest of my life, but I'm a terp fiend, and I expect people to start growing something and breeding something that makes me obsess about the terps at least once a year. I want to come to the Emerald Cup or Ego Clash, and I want to discover new terps that I can obsess about and find seeds for and grow. Head stash. Hell yeah. I did try some head stash. They slid through this sticker farmer fucking, what are they called? We're called the Feathered Underground Club. My NFT gang, the head stash came through our little party there and dropped some weed. That shit was fire. Or are you just saying head stash in general? Because you're saying you're in 5'10". I don't know. Head stash is like a weed, like a some people. Talking about your head stash or the guys that sell weed head stash? What's in your head stash? JDP? What is JDP? Do you mean GDP? JDP. Yeah. Vibes for life. Growing and listening. So excited that you're going to come out to Cali. You've been there before, all right? You've been. You rep for Head Stash. Well, shit. So when you say you're smoking Head Stash, are you smoking some weed from Head Stash? Or is it, yeah, okay. GDP makes a lot more sense, Richard. Or is it is like a particular strain or like a bag of weed from Head Stash? GDP, man. GDP is one of the favorite weeds I ever grew. My friend gave me a plant. Maybe it was from seed. Maybe it was a clone. And, you just sometimes, I mean, I'm not, my home grow situation is like this. No, like, I just have a backyard, and my little brother, he's been so cool about, like, building that soil up forever. He used to go to Bolinas and get, like, this black dirt and, like, our soil, black soil. And so it's like, good weed, sometimes you don't really got to do anything to it. Like, you just, if it's outdoors and all that, of course, if it's indoors, you have to create the entire environment and do all that. But outdoors, like, sometimes you could just plant some weed and it just grows hella fire, dude. I feel like that happened to me a lot more back in the day than it does. It's almost like genetics are, like, watered down now, you know what I mean? But, man, that GDP my friend gave me back in the day, that was one of those plants. It just grew all perfect. All I did was water it. I didn't even spray it with anything. I didn't even feed it any kind of special food. I wasn't even pHing my water. And that shit grew so fucking fire, and it was so strong. Oh my God. And it tasted so good. I didn't do shit to it. I mean, this was like, I didn't really know much about growing. I think I trimmed it with like nail, like trimming scissors or something. I didn't know shit. Hung it on a hanger. Hung it in my closet, you know what I mean? That shit was fire. I love GDP. I'd grow GDP if it was real all the time. I would, like, if you had like a lineup of plants and there was all the plants there, I'd fucking pick the GDP, dude, to grow. The only reason I wouldn't pick it if it was the same thing, if it was legit GDP and there was a lineup of weed and GDP was in there, and we're saying, if anyone doesn't know what's Granddaddy Purple, I'll fucking smoke that shit, dude. Shit's fire. You smoke a different strains, like a salad type thing, mix it all together. Yeah, that plant. And then that acai berry gelato that I grew for years ago was another one that just, I mean, that was different. I maintained that. I did not spray it, but a bit of Dr. Zymes, it's like some preventative at one point, and, some neem. And I was feeding it, but I I was feeding it with the grow kashi that year. That's all I fed it with. And pHing the water, and I put the straw down. So I was growing. I was like, I took growing. That was the COVID. It was surprising though because I got all those seeds from I don't know, our friend that we were trimming for. He ended up with like a pallet of that acai berry gelato somehow, but he was calling it something different. But after I saw it, I was like, that's definitely what it was, and we were just obsessing about it because it was like this purple lavender fucking, and this is indoor. It was indoor, and he was like double AC indoor, fucking one of my favorite growers. Fuck everyone. What are you talking about? What did you just come in the room, Dubs? I'm telling about this acai berry gelato, how pretty this fucking plant is. It's like a gradient of lavender to dark purple to lavender. Ooh. DDP. What's DDP stand for? GDP again? Are you at the typo? And what's up, everybody? If you're cool and not a weirdo, fucking hop in the live and chit chat with me. I always feel weird just talking like on a live like this, but I know other people do it. Yeah. Anyways, that acai berry gelato, man. So the funny thing about it was that my friend had the palette. We were obsessing about it. We were pressing it up. We were making fucking dabs. It was like, oh, it's so purple and delicious, you know. And then he sold clones to this girl who grew it, and then she had a leak in her greenhouse, and then we had to go help her trim, and it was like just dumped seeds because there was a leak in the greenhouse, so they hermed, or I don't know, something happened, and they got seeded, but they were from like a herm seed situation, so it was like whatever. But I was so obsessed with that strain that I saved all the seeds. I saved not all the seeds, but I saved a bunch of seeds because I was like, fuck it, there's so many. They're not tripping on the seeds. I like this. I'm not stoned, actually. I wish I could get stoned. I can't smoke right now, but I'll probably eat some edibles. You guys want to see my hash fridge? And then when COVID happened, I was like panicking, and I planted all this like food garden, and I planted all my seeds, and uh, I was surprised because I planted like 50 seeds, and 25 of them at least turned grew up and became girls, and nothing hermed. They tried to herm a little bit, but I just picked the little ball sacks off, and they kept flowering, and that shit grew hella perfect. Life's about what? I'm not stuck. To tell you the truth, I was crying earlier because I was talking to my grandma's friend, and I miss my grandma, and then I'm coming off the Rona, so I'm like perpetually look stoned. So I do look stoned. Wish I was. I mean, I could try having a dab, but anyways, that acai berry grew. It looked like indoor. It grew kind of because we have like an oak tree over at our grow. It's like mostly shady, and we're in a canyon. We get like 2 hours of full sunlight, and then it's like pretty shady. But they still grew, and that's kind of why they look. But not all the other plants we've grown there look like indoor, dude. That shit looked like indoor, and it was fire. And it had I got that grow kashi that Mike Fang's grow kashi. It like had that white fuzz stuff, you know, that everybody talks about, and that shit grew so fucking fire. Ugh. What's up, Emmanuel 6590? Like, I've been elbow deep in poo water for the last 4 hours. Jesus. I don't want to. What happened? Are you on some other fucking? What do you? You went from the hill of Maine to the hill back. You back in Trinity? Smelling the snow. I was roller skating for 2 hours or something like that. I went roller skating, and then all these fucking kids started messing with me at the playground. Fuck kids. They like it's when the little ones come around that I'm like, oh my God. Oh, you're an SF? Warehouse drain backed up. That's disgusting. Ugh, San Francisco is just covered in poop. So gross. I skated for like 2 hours. I skated over to the Coney Island, and I went to the Fuck Your Life store. You want to see their bag? It's so cool. I got a Bing Bong hoodie to match. To match my Bing Bong beanie. I decided to go over there, and then I Ubered home in my skates because I was like, fuck this. I got this cool Bing Bong beanie. They're having a Fuck Your Love party tomorrow with Static Selecta, but when I went over there last time, when they have these events, it's like all these big dudes in the way of like looking at the clothes. So I decided to go over there today and buy whatever I'm going to buy, and then tomorrow I'll go over there. Oh my God. Jesus. So you got the Bing Bong hoodie. This is the Sopranos one. And then it says Lifers. And I got the matching beanie. So now I'm all Bing Bonged out. Oh yeah. Look at their bag at the Bing Bong store. It says, fuck you. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck your day. Isn't that funny? So yeah, that was my retail therapy / support the homies. Damn, bro. You be out in the Mission? You know my little brother lives in the Mission. You know, you should have gone to his movie. This movie was just screened last Saturday or Sunday at the Roxy. His movie's doing really good. I think it's good, and I can't think of a movie he hasn't had boobies in, but there's boobies and butt. There's a lot of, it's nice looking, and it's at the beach. I don't know. It's doing really good. It's called like From Melon Came Water. From Water Came Melon. It's about the last watermelon on Earth. It's short. And if you ever see it, I'm credited in there. I've been worked on and been in lots of movies that I have not gotten credit for, which is suck because I went to film school and that was like the dream. And so it's very important to get credited in the films you work on when you're trying to be a filmmaker. But I am credited in that film. It's called From Water Came Melon. And when she's eating the watermelon, that sound, that's me eating the watermelon. And when she's running around, that's me. I'm running around. I did all of the follies for that. Most of the follies. I'm cutting the watermelon. I'm eating the watermelon. Watermelon sounds so good right now. I'm thirsty. I do look stoned. Yeah, it is cool. My brother makes crazy films. He made a movie called Fingerella and then he made a movie called Panty Symphonic. Fingerella was shot entirely on VHS, and it's a feature-length film. And he's actually getting some attention now, even though he made that movie like 10 years ago. It's, my brother's like the ultimate hipster. I always call him that. Your dream was to overthrow the government in Minecraft. Is there a government in Minecraft? Fuck them. Don't cancel me, Meta. I got canceled on the Facebook earlier for saying something. People, it was crazy. Somebody, the article about Roseanne, and she was saying that she was like, yo, they canceled me, and she was like, I said that I was on Ambien in the middle of the night, I didn't really realize I said it, I didn't mean to, and she's like, I tried to apologize, and CBS wouldn't let her apologize, and said they insisted on canceling her, and I said, bring back Roseanne, we love Roseanne, and then I just like put my phone down, and then I went back to Facebook like 5 minutes later, and there was like 200 hate messages at me. People were so mad that I said that. They're like, we don't love Roseanne, we're not, we are you, oh, Roseanne's racist, Roseanne's this. I'm like, yo, you don't love Roseanne? You know what? She was saying like she got it worse than everybody. That all the other men who got canceled, she got it the worst. And that's always how it goes. Women always get it like there's no room for women to fuck up. And that's her whole existence. She's always pushed the bound. She's fucking Roseanne, dude. She fucking mooned the fucking remember when she mooned the fucking she was the original Star Spangled Banner rebel, dude. She was the original fucking She-Devil. She made She-Devil. It's a joke, people. Fuck, dude. women can't be a joke. Like, it's so dumb, dude. And like, cancel culture is stupid. There are certain monsters out there who deserve to be canceled. And it's obvious that when they're monsters, because when those people get called out, everybody is like, they have stories. Everybody is like, this person is an asshole. Look at all these people. Like, this person's definitely a fucking asshole, dude. But then there's like somebody that does like one thing, like, bad, and they try to apologize about it, and then people don't let them change. What's the fucking point, dude? The point is not to cancel and hate people and like make and ruin. The point is to fucking like change the world for the better. Let people evolve. Let people change. Let people be people and humans and make jokes. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to defend her, but the point of the article was, ew, disgusting. Go fucking bathe in bleach. Let people fucking, what's up, Boston Biotics? Yo, oh my God, this is, yo, dude, go shower, dog. Go shower. Are you touching your phone with those poo-poo fingers? My guy, I'm jealous that you're in San Francisco. I would like to teleport to San Francisco right now. I never came back to New York in 20 years because the last winter I spent here was so miserable. And then I came here and spent another miserable winter here. Oh my God, I just love it. I just love it. We got Boston in the house. I'm going to assume by biotics you mean, I hope it's a weed thing, because we got another grower in the house. So that means we got Canada, we got America, we got Maine, we got Cali, we got fucking Thailand. We got, where are you from, Green Neighbor Farm? Where are you from? Shout you out. Where are you at? We got New Jersey. We got, who else popped through? People just sliding through and saying whatever, and I'm just blah, blah, blah. Dab Mom. Dab Mom 209. Yo, we got Modesto in the house. We got, I wonder where Emmanuel 65090, maybe that's going to be South Bay. What up? Of course, we got the Bay deep in it, dude. Deep as always. We got Mr. Ted Large in the house. And Professional Street Reset Maghribi. Hell yeah. Vibes Life. Lights Camera Mitch. Booyah. I know some of y'all already left, but I'm still shouting you out. Brick City Genetics. JBL the Wheel Cleaner. No Job Too Small. MMXSF. Aziz Gardens. I wonder where Aziz Gardens is from. But I love my community. I love everybody who's in here. It's probably just Dab Zanga at this point, but I love y'all. I love people. I love my Baysesh community. It's small. I know I'm supposed to have more followers because you're supposed to like do things, to get sponsors, to like, make things happen. Canada, Turby World, Urumon 2022. Damn, I didn't even see half of these people. Gonzo. Yeah. And like, damn, I gotta follow you guys back too. Follow. But yeah, you realize it's pronounced. Oh, I've always said Dabzanga. I just see like Jenga, like Zinga in there. And there's not even a J. I've just turned that Y into a J, so it's Dabs on ya. Ah, now I'll know. Gummies and fill carts. Oh, you need help? Oh, okay. I'm sure I can staff you up, buddy. I've got a whole Facebook group for weed staff people from a group I'm not supposed to talk about because what's called People Need People. But ever since I was in part of this big staffing agency thing, I took the whole crew, and it's a couple people in there, but I always got more. Plus, I could use my platform to source people, but I don't ever like to do that. I like to send good workers. Good workers. I definitely have some. Actually have perfect. Just remind me. I got a perfect person for you, that's over in Oakland, and then he can get all the other cool people too, as well as some of my other people. So I got a lot of people. I got a lot of people. I got you on that. I would like to make gummies and learn how to make gummies and fill carts. So you should have me come over and learn how to do that when I come back to town. Zinga. Zinga. It's just fun to say Zinga. Yeah, I got you, bro. I got you on people. But you got to tell me, we'll talk about it on the side. That's awesome. And I got to learn how to make better gummies. And for 30K cards and gummies a month. Hell yeah. Yeah. I feel like there used to be like so many more traditional market carts out there, like good ones, and that like they became expensive and like not as available and good, like a lot of trashy ones. And y'all, I've been trying to talk about this. I swear I might have had Delta 8. I don't know. I had these weird gummies and they were gross as fuck. And I looked up the numbers. I already tested them for fentanyl. They weren't, and also I was like, well, maybe I never did a fentanyl test on anything, but if it's not a powder, and then how would I get the gummy to like melt enough to show the fentanyl? But these are trash. Garbage. Garbage. These are either the Jungle Boys gummies are total fucking trash garbage, or these are bootleg jungle gummies and they're trash garbage. They're supposedly hash, raws, and solventless. They made me feel, it was the most weird thing. Like, I instantly, and it wasn't just me. It was, because, me, I'm a fucking the biggest snob ever. So I can't really gauge my personal judgment. I am the most spoiled stoner in the world, perhaps. Easily in the top echelon of spoiled stoners. Dabs on ya. I am a fucking snob. Why would I, I mean, okay, like, I'm a dork, too. Like, this is I keep all my weed in separate jars, labeled, keep all my hash in the fridge. Yeah. Like synthetic cannabinoids? You mean like Delta 8? And I only really want to smoke about 2 kinds of that weed right there. The rest of it, I don't really know what to do with it even. Converted CBD distillate. What the fuck? That sounds so gross. Why? I'm cool with just regular pure ass CBD. Why does it gotta be converted? What does that even mean, bro? But I want to test these for. Okay, here's the question: can I test this for Delta 8? Could one even figure out the difference via a test between Delta 8 and THC? Because I just want to know why these are such trash. Why? Why did they make me? I ate 2, and I instantly felt sick and gross. Now, it had nothing. If it was real weed, ew, D9. Oh, that's not real THC. So, I'll eat 500 milligrams, no joke. I get hella high and go to sleep, but and I don't get sick. I wake up and I'm still high for a while, usually. It also makes my tolerance go skyrocket. But, I am no stranger to edibles. And I also have maybe a mold sensitivity from having to work in so much moldy fucking weed rooms from moldy motherfuckers that when I taste a distillate in a cart, if I smoke it or I taste it in an edible, I get an instant headache. And if it has melatonin in it, I get an instant headache. And I'm not a headache person. I'm just sensitive to garbage, right? It looks the same under a microscope. Ew. So I ate the two of these, right? And then I also had this fucking badass doink hash hole of really fire the Zope with some Mendo Dope Boys, Heady OG, and some dabs that Mike Fang donated to me. And so I ate these. I felt sick. Then we went to the Midtown Surge Sound Sesh, sparked up that doink. I didn't really know anybody there, so I just ended up smoking it to my dome pretty much. I handed it over to that dude, the certs guy, and he literally like ashed my fucking hash hole like that. Like I saw him like knocking it on my fucking on his ashtray and like knocking the hash out. So I took it back from him. I was like, dude, don't know how to smoke a fucking hash hole, obviously. And so I was like, I guess it's my job to smoke this to my dome. So I smoked that shit. I got hella high, and I was high. And then eventually we left. How did I get home that night? Probably the train, right? So then I took the whole train home. It was like an hour. Point being, I was not high anymore by the time I laid my head on this pillow. And then all of a sudden, the weird high from these disgusting fucking gummies came back. And I laid in bed thinking, am I on fentanyl right now? Is this fentanyl? Okay, again, point being that I am one of the snobbiest, fucking most stuck-up, spoiled stoners you're ever going to meet. So if it was just me, it could have easily just been me being a spoiled, stuck-up, snobby stoner, not liking distillate gummies or something, even though these are supposed to be solventless hash rosin gummies, supposedly. But I then found out that the buddy that I gave one to at work to had the exact same experience where he laid down his head that night and was like, is this fentanyl? And felt super weird. As well as the one other person I did it with who is a very good judge of weed and cannabis, and he's a big deal breeder and everything. Hence, what the fuck is in these gross gummies, dude? Are these real? Are these bootleg? I looked the numbers up on the thing, and they did not match the numbers on the Jungle Boys thing, so that was like red flag number 1. But I bought these at a supposedly legit spot that's supposedly in New York, that supposedly piss test myself. That's an idea. But here's the thing. Okay, my question is, would a drug test know the difference? No, I already tested it. Yeah, okay. Well, here's the thing. I am not willing to eat one more of those gummies just to piss it out. I did a fentanyl test on the gummies. I put the gummies in the little juices, but then the gummies didn't melt down or anything, and it's probably just a bullshit CBD distillate. Yuck. Yucky. I like CBD. I don't like modified bullshit. I want my shit pure. Like, with all the weed out there, why with all the fucking surplus of weed in the world right now, in this country right now, I mean, there was like thousands of extra pounds, thousands, I'm talking probably hundreds of thousands of pounds sitting around 2 summers ago, where those that were last summer that were worth nothing because decent weed was worth like $300 a pound, and so then the regs and shitty weed is worth like fucking I don't know. I don't know. I don't buy it. I don't know what it's worth. It's worth nothing to me. But clearly, there was a massive surplus the past few years of shitty weed. Why are people bothering to like make modified CBD and Delta 8 and Delta 9 shit? I do not understand. Well, doesn't it cost time and money to make modified CBD and stuff? We're gonna have to have. I mean, you're all covered in poop from from. So it takes 1 day to do conversion. Ah, okay. Well, hey, Kid Flats, you want to come in my live, dude? Are you in a good service area? Hop in my live, buddy. How about just hop in my live? I'll call you. I'll call you right now. But I'm going to invite you in my live. I'm talking about the leaders are already produced. So, hey, are you riding somewhere?
Yeah, I'm fucking traveling. I'm sick as fuck. Just got out of the doctor.
I'm sick too. That's why I'm home on a Friday night.
Remember,
We're all sick.
remember that double ear infection I had at the Eagle class?
The double what?
Ear infection.
Yeah.
Remember, I was suffering from that up there. Well, it went away for a little bit because the medicine they gave me up there, but it came back. Got worse. Now it gave me a sinus infection. They said it's fucked my whole head up and throat up.
You need to go off sugar completely.
I don't need.
You need to.
I don't do sugar.
No sugar. Okay.
I just need to quit working.
Yeah, that too.
Especially.
Maybe a trip. Maybe a trip to Hawaii would do your head nice. You know.
Yeah, that or the Playboy Mansion. Either one. Fuck.
I don't know. You might catch an extra sickness over in the Playboy Mansion, dog. I don't know.
You just go in there and get that hefty 3-pie and cut fucking leg holes in the bottom of it.
What's up, Jack? Yo, GNS is in the house, y'all. Have you ever seen my fucking Harley Quinn painting? He made that. He's a fucking legend right there.
But I've seen your costume many a times.
Yeah. I need to like make up a crazy excuse in my head why I need to put that costume back on. You know, I can't wait till Halloween again. It's so far away.
So
I think the Brooklyn.
What's going up out there in New York?
Hey, so actually, you know what's really exciting is that I've been networking and all that. So I got a breeder, a cannabis, cedar breeder grower friend out here that I've met a few places who approached me and invited me to be part of. We're gonna do a breeder grower event coming up soon, like within the next few months, like probably May. So I'll be hitting you up about that because we're gonna get some. I don't want to say who, but we're already got the first person that we're talking to right now to bring out is gonna be major and cool, like not the kind when I say like major and dope, like I'm talking like motherfuckers we respect.
Yeah,
not no back swag bullshit.
Not no beaks and feet specialists, bro. We want the brain surgeon.
Yeah, we like the brain surgeons, dude. I need the fucking super stoners, the real breeders, the motherfuckers that you would never guess grow. Those are the motherfuckers. Not the dudes in the fucking, if they got like fancy, like nice nails and they're wearing a perfect outfit. Those motherfuckers don't grow weed, dude. They buy the weed from us.
Yeah. I gotta tell everybody, you grow weed, but can you grow it right?
Yeah, right. You grow shitty green. yeah. Dabs and yeah. I can't say it. Dabs. Yo, that's one looking motherfucker. That motherfucker grows some weed, dude.
How's the weed out there?
Huh?
How's the weed out there?
I have not smoked any weed from New York. Well, there was this one time. I just always have so much of my own good weed that I don't like. It's I met this guy. He was like in the corner at this event at the Citadel. There's a really cool place in New York that's like hosting a lot of the growers.
Oh, you said something about this in one of your posts or something, huh?
Yeah, this guy, he was like an old hippie. He was an old grumpy hippie in the corner. And I went over there, and I have his card. I got to dig it up, and I'll tell you who he was later, because you want his seeds, bro. You want his seeds, because he's just been back crossing gas trains up in Vermont for decades. And he had some dabs that he had made, and I did a dab off his dabs, and I got high for 2 hours, which is crazy. I usually get high for 15 minutes off like the best dab. But at the same time was so excited, I like had to have another one, and I kept it in my Puffco because I was like, as soon as I'm like not high enough to smoke this next dab, I'm fucking smoking it, dude. That shit tasted so.
When you said you got high enough on 2 hours and other stuff 15 minutes, how much darker was the stuff that you got high on 2 hours than the stuff that you did for 15 minutes?
Oh no, this stuff was dark. I mean, it wasn't dark.
Right. And you know why?
Yeah.
And you know why?
Why?
Because
The terp.
trichomes were mature.
Yeah, I was just talking about that before you got here. I was just saying, I was like, because I was talking about the first weed review I did was of Soil King's Mama's Cheese, right? And I was saying, I'm like, dude, that's a full-term sun-grown outdoor strain. The longer the trichromes have to grow, the more potent they are.
The more they turn amber.
I don't need a fucking test to prove shit, dude.
That's just it. They when they do dabs now, when they're growing to make hash and whatever kind of hash it is, besides fucking the old fucking Afghanistan hash that Frenchie used to make and Mila and all them make. The trichomes then were mature. They were dark. That's why your hash was dark. But now they do the cold water pressing and the blasting. It's just for terps. It's for taste.
Yeah.
So that's why the trichomes are milky, not amber. Because as you do get farther in the amber stage, your terps, now that they fucking rate terps and test for terpenes, fucking they start what do they call it? The melting off, let's say. They start disappearing, evaporating off. The more amber they get, the more you start losing terps. So they get them milky, and then your fucking hash, your rabs, your rosin, all that is lighter and is milky. But if they would just let it get fucking, I say 60% amber, no, it's not going to be that light, but it's just going to fuck you up.
Oh, hell yeah. Like Mendo Dope Boy's Heady OG, dude. That shit was hella dark.
Yeah.
Fucking fire, fuego, dude. Like, you know.
This year I didn't let my weed grow as long. And so I had more milkier trichomes just to try my shit. And but when I used to do it, when it was like 65% amber, and I used to do make all the shit, fucking dude, it would come out darker, but it would just fuck you up. And it still tasted good.
Yeah. The only time you don't want it darker is when the darkness is from leaf matter.
I was blasting 65%. We were making fucking hash at 65%. And it came out darker, but it's just night and day. The other shit gets you buzzed, and this shit gets you fucking whacked. And that's what I'm an old soul when it comes to that shit. I want to get whacked.
Yeah, I'm trying to get like.
Yeah.
I want to be fucking so high. That is the goal.
I used to tell everybody I used to get high to fucking slaughter on myself. I was fucking.
The drooling after dabbing.
Yeah,
if you're drooling, that's the fucking business right
there. Yeah, fucking. If you ain't halfway knocked out to yesterday, fuck it. So why are you getting high?
Yeah.
We're talking about getting high. I want something that tastes good. I'll go down to the fucking candy shop.
I mean,
good weed. I know. I like the taste of good weed too.
Yeah, I don't like that.
You gotta get high, dude. It can't be like Chinese food. Hungry 15 minutes later.
Right.
Dude, I mean, why? And a lot of people are buying that to get high for just a few minutes. Oh, but it sure tasted great. It was cherries, 100% concentrated cherry taste in my mouth. I'm like, that's good. How high did you get? Oh, I'm ready to do another dab right now. I'm like, fuck. Really?
Right. Hella good point, dude. Hella good point.
Yeah.
I never really thought about that.
But I like all forms of it, dude. I mean, it's cannabis.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't knock the, like, I love flash frozen when it's all, that taste of the THCA and that, like, you know, it's like, they giving us, when you grow the weed, there's always that moment before the trichromes get darker or milky even, when I call it like the ice cream stage, where it's just like ice cream and you just want to eat it. And I do eat it, actually, and it tastes good, but I like it as a smoothie. And so you can get your THCA in, like, you know, for health. You should do that. That's what you should do, is juice the leaves. That may help your head. You need to work on
Yeah.
I'll talk about it with you, like, offline too, but, like, it's inflammation. So perhaps some RSO, you know?
Yeah.
And like a nice like apple cider vinegar, lemon juice, like a nice alkaline mix, and like snap your body to alkaline.
Yeah, well, these ears are so fucked up, they're draining down my throat, down
Oh,
my
that is
throat.
painful. Did
Yeah.
they put you get some antibiotics for that?
Yeah, they gave them to me a week ago.
Not even working?
They're just gonna, well, it's gonna take a few days. It's a pretty bad infection. They're just gonna have to lance my ears and put tubes back in them
Oh no.
to drain that fluid behind the eardrum.
Jesus.
So,
Yeah,
uh,
I've had a tough.
you ever
I'm
had
just
that
coming
done?
on. No, I've had a tough month. I had. I'm just getting over the Rona right now, and it was pretty bad.
You got the Mycorona?
Yeah, I don't know how I got it, but I do live in New York City. I took the train to work. It's like everyone's all up in your fucking face everywhere you go out here.
Tell
But,
them it ain't nothing but a thing.
yeah. And then before that, I took too many vitamins, and I got a stomach ache, and like I don't know, it's just been a bit of a rough month. I haven't been feeling too good, but I'm about to be over it, dude.
When are you coming back out to Cali?
Definitely in June for the Sierra Nevada Music Festival, and then I'm just figuring out when in between now and June. In addition to
Where's
that,
that one? Is that up there in
Boonville, Boonville.
Boonville? Yeah,
Remember?
hit me up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna. My radio station's like big involved with that, so I'll be working it. I'll be there.
Is your partner in crime gonna be there?
Jess, I'm not sure that she'll be there, but we'll be hanging out for sure. I got to talk to her and I can make that connection so she can get some seeds and we can get her growing again. She bought a bunch of third gen seeds like the year before that. But it's so hard for the.
I'm glad she got them, but she tell her she don't need no others but ones I gave her.
Okay.
The fire.
Yeah, you gave her some of those alien cookies. Alien cookies once.
I forget.
I
forget.
know you had.
I've been down for like 3.5 days. Fucking. I know one night. I don't know if I was gonna fucking make it to the next day or not. I couldn't breathe. Nothing.
I saw you in the burner ego clash video. That was so fun.
Yeah, he's a good dude, huh?
Did you see the Mendo Dope Boys video that we made of that too? Did you see that yet?
I think I seen it. I was in that one too.
Well, I'll go send it to you. It's so good. I'm in it. Everybody's in it. The ego clash.
Yeah, they're good. They're good. They're good dudes.
Yeah.
I like saying hi to them every time I go, like at the Emerald Cup or wherever, high times.
You can't forget that they used to sell their psychoactive rosin at fucking at Organicam back in the day, dude. When I worked at Organicam in 2008,
Oh,
I didn't know who they were, but I remember being like, damn, they were selling a gram of their psychoactive. It was very dark. The psychoactive fucking rosin for $175 or something a gram.
Yeah, what year is that? Because they were young.
2008.
Yeah, they were young.
They were hella young, and they had that there, dude. They're killing it.
Yeah, because I was blasted back in like my daughter was like 2 or 3 years old, so 98, 99.
Yeah.
And no one knew about it. We were just testing.
Right. I didn't know about it back then. Definitely not. The first time I did a dab was probably around 2003, maybe. And it was like in the fucking. We were playing flossball in Mill Valley, and it was the guy from Guild, Brad from Guild, dabbed me out for the first time at the slosh ball game with the titanium head, and it was hella dark. We weren't dabbing no light shit back then. We were dabbing black shit.
The first time
Black oil.
The first time I knew about it, me and my friends tried it, and we were watching stuff on perfume extract. And I told him, actually it was her, she's passed away from cancer since then. I said, let's try to extract weed.
Yeah?
And we got a little tiny fucking plastic tube out of my yard, cut it, did it, and did it like a perfume extractor, man.
Wow.
And it fucking, we didn't use nothing right. We fucking tasted it, and it tasted like fucking some kind of chemical oil.
What'd you do? You took the propane and put it in the fucking tube and did the whole thing?
Yeah.
With paper towel on the bottom?
Yeah, just poop and fucking outside over a fucking pipe. And then I fucking went back to I went to the golf flea market. And I said, hey, I need butane. Trying to get it as close to the fucking thing I seen. I have to Google that to see if I can still find that same old deal on perfume extraction. This is 98. I'm pretty sure it was 98 or 99, but right there. And fucking, so I went to the Gulf flea market. This guy sold propane up there for camping stoves. And I
The flea market used to be the place you went for all this stuff. That's where I got my first bong in 1993.
Yeah. So I went there and I bought it. I came home, and like I said, it put a fucking oil film tasting in our mouth. But it didn't get high. And we were smoking that shit like smoking weed. You take a big old hit, you hold it in, ain't no.
Yeah, right.
And we got high, but it was just some of the most awful tastingest shit put like fucking awful in your mouth. So I went back up there and I said, hey, this ain't shit. I bought like 4 cases of it. I took it all back up and said, this ain't the right shit.
Wait, I lost you. You hit the mute button. This is a good story. We can't hear you right now. No? Oh, this is such a good story. We can't hear you. No. Now I can hear you, yeah.
I hate when they call because it mutes me. But anyway, so I told the guy what I was doing. I think it was a Punjabi. And he goes, oh, no, you need lighter butane. And I said, what? You need lighter fluid butane. That's clean butane. And it was that big can. The big can that you do with all the lighters with.
For the fire, for fire.
Yeah, I'll tell you, this was 98. I know it was 98. 98 or 99. And fucking, so I said, can I trade these in? He let me trade them in. It was a little bit more expensive than the camping shit. Oh, but he told me the camping shit, the camping butane cans, they were bigger than it. He said they put an oil in them so it don't rust the parts of the stove. Because butane strips everything out. So, like on camping stoves, they got to put oil in the can with the gas. So when you're cooking, it don't rust all the shit out and it becomes dangerous. Makes a hole in the line, goes to the burner and explodes, and leaks. But he said, here, you need the clean shit, the lighter fluid. It don't got no oil in the can with the gas. So then I bought that, and there was only one kind. That was that big butane fucking blue and yellow can, dude. And there was no other fucking butane fuel, no nothing. And the other day I walked in the store, and there's one something like 25 times or something like that clean. Well, he told me way back then, they're clean. There's only one kind, and they don't put oil in that gas because the lighters. They don't need it plugging up the lighters. When you put the gas in there, if there's oil in there to plug up your lighter, it won't work. So I don't know about all this, how many times it's refined, but the original cans never plugged up a lighter. So
damn, you're a anyway. I was doing nice things off the stove in 1998.
Okay, so listen to this. So I get the right gas, right? Now I'm learning they got pipe, PVC pipe that's got it's chemically coated, so you can't get no gases from the plastic. So it's safe for you, right? That's what they say. You got to get the chemically treated fucking PVC pipe so it don't gas off. So I get a 5-inch fucking tube, and I go get all the caps, 5 inches round, 3 foot long. I'm going big, girl.
Yeah.
And I'm fucking drilled. I made a fucking shower head out of this fucking 5-inch cap. And fucking, we don't got, all I got is like 4 pipe bands, my ex-wife's pipe bands. And I filled this fucker up full of weed. It took like over 5 pounds. And I started fucking.
5 pounds?
Yeah. Dude, this is all the first. This is all from a little tiny 6-inch fucking thing that got fucked up, so now we got it right, we're going big. And fucking I start hitting this shit, and I go through one case, and it started even dripping. I start going through another case, and it's still not dripping. I start about halfway through the third case, I start getting drops. And I'm still hitting it. And my friend, she was married to one of my best friends, but we all grew up together, right? She's probably 95 pounds soaking wet, and she's been holding this big old giant tube while I'm pressing down on it, because there ain't no such thing as stands or anything yet. This is the first. And she's just holding it while I'm pushing down real hard, blasting these cans to it, and she's damn near crying on me because her arms are hurting so long. And all of a sudden, this fucker starts dripping, and it starts running, and it starts pouring. I get through, I think it was 3, all the way through the third one, completely done, and it's running full tilt, and I'm running out of pipe ends. Fucking Parox pipe. And it's not slowing down at all. I mean, it's running like the mighty Mississippi. I'm going, oh fuck. I run in the house, I grab all my fucking wife's, ex-wife now, cooking shit, glassware, all of it, out in the front yard, in the middle of the summer. We filled up every fucking thing we could, and then fucking the rest went on the ground.
Oh,
And then I had to take it over. I held it, I don't know, probably 20 fucking minutes, 30 minutes, and fucking filled everything up. I remember when my ex came home, seen us out in the front yard. She was like, she just got off work. She came up. She goes, "What the fuck are you two doing?" And I said, "Well, we're extracting marijuana." Fucking, we didn't even know what to be.
Fucking legend.
We didn't even know what. Hey, we didn't even know it to be hash yet.
Yeah.
Fuck no. We didn't know about it.
How did you try and smoke it?
Huh?
What'd you do with it after?
We scraped it up. We put it on top of weed in a pipe and hit it. But we didn't have nothing. We let it dry out in the sun. They were full pie plates. Big ones, small ones. All glassware, bread dishes to cook bread in them. In the oven, glass ones. I took all the Pyrex out of the house. And it took a couple days to dry.
Yeah.
And this story's legend in the fucking neighborhood. We didn't even call it hash. We were extracting marijuana. That's how we knew it as. I imagine somewhere else they knew it as hash and whatever. About what? I'd say about 2008, they started cutting up honey oil.
Yeah, the honey oil. Right. Yeah, I remember that.
We just called it extracting marijuana.
Extracting marijuana.
Oh, yeah. And then probably around 2005, though, that's when you really had the internet. What was that first search engine for the internet?
Google?
No, there was no Google then. Not 2005. I think it was American Online or something like that.
Oh, yeah, AOL.
Yeah, it was AOL. Maybe even something before that.
Explorer?
Yeah, then it'd take you like 5 minutes to wait for your shit to load up, whatever
Yeah,
you were searching for. Then I started.
Coffee.
Yeah, that's where I think I fucking learned about honey oils on the internet. Then we had a name for it besides extracting marijuana.
Extracting marijuana. Wow.
Yeah, fucking, it was crazy. But way back in the grammar school, I used to get the buds, wrap them in tinfoil, or put them in glass jars, and put them on and cap them down and put duct tape over them so the light couldn't hit them, and then put them in the sun on top of roofs. And I'm in 8th grade, 9th grade, fucking, and we just let them sit there for like a year on top of the roofs. And then we'd go open them up, and it'd be nothing but black. And it stunk so bad, but it would fuck you up, man. It would fuck you up. It was awful, though. It was some rotten black shit. I don't know. And then we'd put the bud
in the bowls, collecting all the rot resin off the bowls.
Yeah. And then I grabbed a bunch of leaves one time and put them in a fucking, I fucking put them in a tinfoil thing, and then it was a big thing, and I just kept smashing it with the press, and fucking till it started leaking. And we smoked that shit. We got high, but it was just leaves. It tasted awful too. Fucking
Tasted awful.
yeah. I mean, it was nothing like that black shit on the roof. We just called that black tar. I think I did like 20 something jars. I remember my mom and dad go, "What are you putting up on the roof?" "Oh, nothing. Yeah, look, I put jars on my roof, my friends' roofs. I had jars everywhere. That shit. Look, a year later, we used to have like a lot of little parties at our friends' houses. My house or my friend's house, whoever's parents are gone. And then fucking we'd open up jars and smoke that black shit. Because I don't know did you ever go through the stage where you couldn't get no green weed, it was just Mexican weed all year?
Yeah, the dry season. Yeah.
Yeah, and then fucking and then sometimes even the Mexican weed would run out. That's when we would push them jars
be
out.
like, no weed. You'd just try to find a way to get high. You'd be like, scraping the bowls. That's when you start scraping the bowls.
I wish I would have just kept a couple of them jars around just to say, I know what's in that jar. I made it, and it's fucking fucked up, but it'll fuck you up. Yeah. But no, we still had jars left over. We wouldn't even smoke it no more because we started getting more weed abundant. More and more abundant green weed. And then I got what they call Mexican weed. We call this weed, like some of the batches would be light green.
Yeah, that would be the good one. You'd be like, oh, this is the like better Mexican weed. It's not like all turkey. It was
I'd get a kilo. We're talking like 8th grade shit. I'd get a kilo, and I'd fucking pull out that lemon green. We called it lemon green. You wouldn't get but a couple a year, and it had these big black seeds. And I grabbed that big black seed, and I fucking popped it in motherfuckers. This is 8th grade summer, so 1980 or something like that. See, I'm showing my age.
It's okay.
Yeah.
We're all old here.
It's about 1980, 81 right there. I popped these seeds. I got these fucking 10-foot plants with fucking 5-foot long buds, about 5 inches around, just purple as fuck.
Wow.
Smelled just like skunk weed.
Where were you growing it?
What?
What city were you growing it in?
I was down in the San Joaquin Valley, out there by Linden and Stockton.
So it's pretty hot out there. So we're talking. It's not purple because it's cold.
Hey, it wasn't light hair. It wasn't lemon green. It didn't smell nothing like its mama. Because they don't have no soil. You know what I mean in Mexico.
Yeah.
But we hit it out here where the soil is. And me, Dr. Fertilizer.
I wonder if that was like what it was. I wonder what it was.
I called it purple indica. I sold that shit for fucking $450 a fucking ounce.
An ounce.
And never could grow. And I'm talking, this is 8th grade. I'm slinging that shit everywhere. All the way through high school. I grew that shit every year. I still got seeds of it.
Really?
Yep, I call it my purple indica. Because all I know is it smelled like skunk. What's skunk? People want to call skunk fucking haze. It ain't haze. It's indica.
You want to know something about New York? Is that they're completely obsessed with a pheno of haze out here called piff.
I got some haze this year. I'm gonna grow. Nug to the Cheese supposed to have some real good haze.
Yeah.
Do you know Nug to the Cheese?
No.
That motherfucker's an encyclopedia on fucking haze and a lot of strains of weed too. A lot of people don't give that kid credit, but he knows his shit.
Yeah, New York is obsessed with haze in general. They love haze. I don't know if you heard about this guy named Branson.
No.
He sounds a little bit like the Chiapelli, like he was very popular and he had the haze and everyone went uptown to get his haze. But then there's also this like pheno of haze that they're all obsessed with called piff. And I want to try it because everyone swears by it. So I would love to try anything people love. Uh-oh, we lost you. We lost them. Yeah, what's up?
You go.
Where did I go in the house? I could hear you. Oh, there you
I,
are. You're
I,
back.
I, I'm going to, I'm going to somewhere to check shit out, and I had to put the map quest on finally.
MapQuest.
Hey, that's funny how you say that because I have a friend I've been playing Xbox with for 17 years,
Yeah.
and he's from New York, Queens. And I said, dude, what the fuck do you like sativa for? He goes, dude, we're not like you California boys. And I'm, excuse my
They don't
language.
like to chill. They'll tell you right away. We don't want to chill. We don't want to. We don't. They don't. There's zero
Exactly. He
chill.
told me, he goes, dude, we want to party all night and fuck the girls all night. We don't want no indica putting us to sleep.
Yeah. They're stupid though because I don't care what it is. Nothing's keeping me up if I'm tired. Like sativa's not gonna like wake me up, bro. I'm fucking tired. I'm tired. Like, you know what I mean? They're
So that's what it.
they're obsessed with sativa. Yeah.
He told
They
me
come in there all day long and they,
we
you know.
like our weed that wires us up. We like our coke that wires us up. Why we get drunk and fuck the girls. That's how we are here in New York.
That's nice you said that, but I say it like this. There is zero chill in New York City. Nobody's chill here. They want to fight. They want to argue. They want to be fucking they don't like chilling.
Well,
It's
my
weird.
argument was him. I said, dude, if fucking a indica is gonna keep you up from fucking a girl at the parties, you're fucking limp anyway, bro.
That's what
Cause,
I'm saying.
I
If
guess
an indica's gonna stop you from some shit, you shouldn't even be smoking weed. Fuck it, you know?
yeah.
You can't handle weed.
I said, cause when you're growing up in California, when you're in high school and grammar school, and college, you're fucking all the time. It don't matter who. Fucking,
Yeah. It don't matter what kind of weed you're on.
yeah, that's part of it. That's part
Although
of
there is a big, they just came out with that article about, they're saying that, weed helps people come harder and and enjoy sex more now. Oh, everyone who's a stoner already knows that it's basically an aphrodisiac. But now I'm trying to figure out what exactly strains are aphrodisiac.
Yeah, well,
What,
I don't
you
know,
know?
but I know me and my childhood girlfriend going through grammar school and first part of high school, fuck, we were always loaded. And we were like rabbits. So I grew indica. Fucking, we didn't grow, dude, we never knew what haze was. We heard of
Yeah.
purple haze, but we didn't know it was a sativa that was supposed to wire you up. Do you know
I
that?
don't know. A sativa might make me overthink things in bed, and indica's going to be having me all in my body feeling stuff. You know what I mean?
That's where I'm going
And
to be.
also, all these people nothing they're getting is actually going to be a pure sativa. Very few things are pure indica or pure sativa anyway. So they're obsessing about like sativa crosses, and it's just like, I'm losing you again.
You just give me that fucking good old fucking skunk weed or that indica.
Just give me the
You're
best weed there is. How about that? I want the best. I want to get the most high, the most fucking,
matter of fact,
trip in my mouth.
talking about skunk, I'm gonna fucking pop some of my pure fucking crosses.
Capadonna from the Wu-Tang Clan?
No, but I heard of all of them.
Right. So I was hanging out with him at the Emerald Cup 2 years ago, and he is obsessed with skunk. He wants to find skunk. So if you got some skunk or something like that, let me connect you with him. I know
Yeah,
the
I can
person who
hook him
grows
up.
for him. She's from Sonoma
I can hook
County.
him up with the guy that goes over there, Afghanistan, all the provinces. He goes over there every year and he picks out all the fucking. He goes to each provinces and he gets seeds. And how he told me, he's older than I am. He told me how he got into it was the family business. They make sausage, so he goes to all them. Hold on a second. Hold on.
Okay. What's up, y'all? Man, Kids Flats has the best stories, doesn't he?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. But you're got a little circle spinning on your thing, and now you're frozen. What's up? Anybody popping in the chat? Let us know what you're growing, what you're smoking on, where you're at, what city you're
Okay.
representing. We've had growers from 3 continents in here so far.
Anyway, he tells me that they make sausage, so he goes over there and he teaches to Afghanistan and everybody from that region of the country at different elevations. So I got indica seeds that are from like 9,000 feet. They grow real small. They grow real small and
Yeah.
like tumbleweeds. They look like tumbleweeds and they're real small plants. Like
Are they
3 foot.
CBD? I've seen some CBD plants that are like little bushes. Me and Jessica were growing some CBD plants for fucking Fiddler's Green. They were like, we were growing them like underneath the other weed plants. They were so short. Oh.
Smelled and tasted like skunk weed.
Yeah?
Yeah. But I mean, I got it through, I forget how many different provinces of seeds I bought from him over there. All indicas, all pure indica. Mazar, fuck, I forget all the names on them. And then not only that, every time I see him at the Emerald Cup, I buy him again. And he doesn't have a booth or nothing. You just got to catch this fucker walking. And
What's
anyway,
up?
he told me that he goes over there and he shows them. Actually they make the seasoning, and he shows them how to make sausage out of their yaks.
Oh.
So he's up there and he says, "Hey, do you guys got seeds?" And that's how we got into because they make hash. They're all hash plants over there. They make hash. They don't smoke weed. They smoke hash.
Yeah, those plants are all hash plants.
And some
And
of
they
the
just do this with it, right?
yeah,
Just like,
some of the villages that he has to get into, you got to walk for like 3 days. That's the only way there is to get in there. And he was telling me about each seed, where it came from. Fucking, he's a good dude. But he goes by a couple different names. The only way I know him is I call him Hans. And when I see him at the Emerald Cup or any other cup, but mostly the Emerald Cup, I say, "Hey, Hans," and he knows me. And then I start buying seeds from him right there.
I think, I appreciate the fact that the Emerald Cup is like at least still giving us the harvest ball, because that I love that. That is what I love about that event, is meeting those kinds of people there, and it's the only place you can do that.
Yeah,
really.
it's no good though no more.
I know, but we gotta keep the vibe going. We need that. We need that gathering of. That's what
Yeah,
it's really
but
about, not the competition. It's
I mean,
about that seed swap.
don't get caught walking around with a backpack selling shit.
Oh yeah, I made a whole show about that
And
2 years ago when they were testing everybody.
now you can't fucking have a booth unless you're legal and got your metric numbers and you got to prove where everything came from.
Yeah.
That's not the cannabis I know.
No.
I'd rather go black market. Fuck the cups.
Yeah, I just stay where the people are. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
we'll go back to the old days. Hey, we're gonna have a fucking kegger party over here. Bring all your fucking weed, motherfuckers.
we should just make it like that. We should just like make a backyard party type shit.
Ego.
I know. The Eagle Clash is so dope, but there should be like it's not enough for one day. We need to do something maybe a little more open too.
It's gonna get to be a fucking.
I already know. This year we blew it up to. It's after that video and everything. It's already blown up, but that's cool.
If you enter something, and at the end of that fucking day, if you can't fucking say who won, it's fucking rigged.
Yeah.
And I don't give a fuck who they are. You're rigging the shit.
Yeah.
You know what the worst thing was for me? When I was I think it was the 2019 High Times Cannabis Cup NorCal.
Yeah, I was there.
And I'm there. That's what I gave Frenchie. I gave Frenchie a 1 ounce fucking Keith ball hash. And I fucking showed up and I gave it to him and he fucking took a picture of it and he went, ooh la la, almost to perfection. And this motherfucker has me rolling, dude. He used to get mad at me because every time he started talking, I just start laughing.
You're like, ho, ho, ho.
I couldn't help it, dude. It just, I loved the way he talked and it made me laugh.
People like that literally laugh like that. They literally go, ho, ho, ho.
I'm there with,
so funny.
I'm there with me and Mrs. Flats, the ex. And he fucking runs up, he fucking, and Jill was there. Miss Jill was there. He grabs that bugger, cleans out this big old fucking hash pipe they got there with 8 hoses, and he puts some of that motherfucker in there because rest he's taking home. And fucking, they lit that up and everybody just loved it. But on that cup, Brandon was entered into hash, right?
Yeah.
And we don't win. But the guys, whoever the promoter, High Times, the promoter that cup, he's up there talking and he announces the winner. And he goes, my friend and partner, how in the fuck can your friend and partner be entered in a fucking contest? I booed so loud, they were trying to shut me up. I was telling them, fuck you. When they announced that shit, when they announced the winner and he said that, I said, no, it's fucking rigged. You can't.
Yeah. A lot of these cups now, too, these guys are doing these cups and they're charging the judges like $20,000, charging the $20,000, they're charging everybody, they're making hundreds of $1,000s off of everybody.
Okay.
And then it's all their friends winning. It's so dumb, dude. And even like if you look at some of the entries of some of these things, it's like trash. That's why I like the Eagle Craft invitation. Like, why are they requiring? I'm not gonna say who, but right now there's a big cup happening where they're just like everybody can enter, and it's like there's no standard to like why let everybody like there should be some standard of excellence for the entrance. Then you judge based on these top tier things what's the best,
That's what I'm saying.
But did you?
Hey,
I think the
we're all gonna have friends. If I started a cup like Brandon did, he's gonna have a bunch of friends in there.
Yeah.
But Brandon's the only no one else working for Brandon there. We don't know who entered that motherfucker. We don't have their name. We don't have their number.
Yeah.
Brandon, there's only one person. But he don't fucking announce anybody that wins as not just my friend, but my partner. But my partner? Oh, no. If Brandon had a partner in that, they would be not in that contest.
Well, the thing is, I mean, at like the Emerald Cup, for example, after that brand's value just skyrocketed so hard after the cup, whatever it is, you know what I mean? That's what all the retailers order themselves.
Huh?
Are you driving right now?
Yeah,
you're not driving.
I'm driving. Hey, yeah, I'm driving.
You are?
Yeah. But, hey, you just tell me, after how long you put in your entries on the Emerald Cup, how many, weeks did it take to find out who won?
They're right now, they're like, it's crazy because, first of all, they're having, like, for the full sun category, this cup ain't even going down for a few months, and the weed was grown 6 months ago. That alone is just weird to me. Like, it should be like, hey, this is fucking, just been cured, perfectly cured, fresh weed. Not like, oh, this was grown 6 months ago, let's judge it. I don't know. Call me a weed snob, but I feel like that weed's kind of old. Oh, we lost you. We lost you.
There's people.
Someone give me 100 on that.
There is.
Wait,
Hold on. We're
I
coming
can
there.
hear you. I just can't see you. I can hear you, though.
I turned off my light. It's fucking crazy here in Sacramento right now at Friday night.
Yeah, I'm a little worried about you driving right now because I would be so upset if something happened because we're on the live together.
Oh, don't worry about it.
Okay.
I'm
I
fully
trust
covered.
you.
I'm fully covered. All I know, there's old hippies that cure their shit for 6 to 8 months, and there's still people
My
that.
dad cures that 6 months for his weed to cure. Now, but that's a very small batch. My dad opens the jar, he puts it in a bag, and then he opens the bag once a day for like for a minute, and he closes it and opens these. My dad tends to grow sativas. He's in New Mexico. And he does say that he cures his weed for 6 months, which is, but for, it's true. So, I mean, that's the other thing is that sometimes the weed that was happening when the cup was happening in December was a little too fresh. That's another side to it.
Yeah, fuck that. I'm going to smoke that shit now. You know what I mean? Or
Yeah.
whatever I do with it, it's gonna be more now than later.
Yeah, I don't know. My dad's like crazy with my dad grows a whole different kind of shit, dude. My dad's from Montana and he's in New Mexico now. He does like this weird,
What part of
the way
Montana?
he ties down. He's like a whole different kind of grower.
What part of Montana?
My dad's from southeastern Montana. There's a Vasa family ranch in southeastern Montana. We're ranchers, cattle ranchers.
Yeah. My family that's from up there is up from by Whitefish and shit.
Oh, okay. I think that's the other side of the state, though, right?
Yeah, it's the western north, I
West
think.
side. Yeah. I was living in northern Idaho in high school. I went to boarding school in northern Idaho. So that was more closer to that side of Montana.
Yeah. But anyway, it's crazy. I watched a lot of shit change in this fucking them ever putting it on the books and passing it for medical and all that. The worst thing ever did. Worst thing it ever did. I mean, yeah, we came up
Medical?
with more strains. We came up with more strains because of the medical marijuana law, but everybody's money in their pocket just went out to fucking.
Damn, that's a hella old school perspective. For me, the medical is the one where we made money, and the legalization is where we're getting robbed. But I see what you mean, though.
We're
Yeah,
all
I
getting
mean,
robbed.
you're talking about
We're
that's
all,
when that ounces were $4.50 all day.
and it's only
The
going to
van?
get worse. The government's
Oh
going to
yeah,
rob it so hard before they fucking. The feds are going to come in on everybody, just like with alcohol. History will repeat itself. They'll be telling the states you ain't getting no more federal money at all until fucking cannabis is expunged off your books of legalization. Then they're gonna come in for 10, 20 years and clean house, and fucking then they're gonna put it, and then they're gonna make it legal, and it's gonna be federally mandated with federal regulation and everything.
like tobacco. You can't grow tobacco plants
Like
and have
alcohol. What'd they do with alcohol?
yeah,
Prohibition.
yeah,
They made it alcohol before it became illegal. It was legal.
yeah.
Then it became illegal.
Yeah, it is similar but it's its own unique thing because you grow weed. You grow weed. You know, that's you can always grow more weed.
I don't know. My fucking family was nothing but moonshiners anyway, so bring it on.
It's weird, and then all of our fucking heroes are gonna become like like legends. We talked about like Al Capone and shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fucking. My family, I just had an aunt back in Arkansas, I'd say within 20 years. I can't remember how long ago it was my mom and dad went back there and visited her. She was arrested like at 90 something years old for moonshining.
That's so fucking badass, dude.
Yeah,
Wow.
crazy, dude. I was like, dude,
So you never
tell her
thought
to
about
retire.
So, yo, how come you were making like marijuana extract with a still rather than the fucking trying to figure it out with the other way you're figuring it out? How come your family didn't put you down?
Didn't even think of it. Didn't even think of it.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I still got I don't even drink. I ain't drank in 4 years since 2019.
Me too. I quit 4 years ago.
Yeah,
Feels great.
2019.
Yeah. I
I,
think it might have been, yeah.
I was
You
more
did it just
I was
fast.
more of a drinker in my 30s and 20s and as a kid, but I still have a jar from back from Arkansas that's like a quarter full, and I just let my friends take a drink. And I said, "You want to taste some real alcohol?" And I give them one little sip, and they're like acting like they're dying and they're fucked up and drunk.
I wouldn't.
It's probably like 220 proof.
Oh
It
my God.
don't taste good, but it'll fuck you up. I
Maybe
tell
you can
everybody
make
I said it tastes like rubbing.
marijuana extract with us.
I tell everybody I said it tastes like rubbing alcohol. You ever smell rubbing alcohol? That's what it tastes like. There ain't no.
Poison.
It's fucking straight up corn whiskey.
Damn.
But anyway, yeah, fuck. It's getting crazy. I'm telling you. How the Fed's gonna just say, okay, it's legal?
Well, first of
They
all,
didn't
it's
do
a
that with
lie.
alcohol. They didn't do that
But
with
see,
tobacco.
the thing is with alcohol, alcohol is a dangerous drug. It is a dangerous drug.
Well, that's what your government told you. And so they told you the same
No,
thing about marijuana, too.
alcohol is also medicinal, highly, but listen, alcohol kills a lot more people. We don't even kill people.
No.
It's not really comparable. It was put in that category for arbitrary reasons. You know, fucking emperor wears no clothes. It's reefer madness bullshit. It's not even. It's all built on a lie. It's stupid. They need to drop the lie. It's not even. It doesn't even belong in the same category as what it is around. It doesn't even belong in the same category as alcohol, let alone heroin and meth and whatever the fuck category it's in.
Now, I've
It's
heard
stupid.
people say they're allergic to it. I haven't met one yet.
I have met some people who are allergic to weed. Yeah, it's a real thing.
Well, then they better never smoke it.
They can't be around me or within they need to get 10 feet out of my vicinity because somehow I won't even, I don't know what I'll do, but they're weed and a fucking cloud of me, so they can't be around me. But yeah, you know, some people are allergic to it. That's a little harmful, and you know, they're talking about now this. I don't know. It's not. It doesn't. It's not. It's not in the same category. It's like sugar. Sugar is almost more poisonous than fucking weed.
Have you ever did the honey that was raised up in cannabis fields?
I I know about it. I have not had the privilege of eating weed honey. I would really like to. If you get any, send me some.
Yeah, my boys down here now, they bought them fucking hives that you can drain real easy. The kits, then you just get the bees in it. And they're put it in the middle of their cannabis fields, and the bees pollinate the cannabis. They go back, they get the fucking whatever it is for the marijuana fields because they're all over the fucking buds. The bees are. At least they're all over mine anyway.
Yeah.
And they're going back to the hives, and they're saying it's cannabis honey.
Yeah.
But I'm like, where are they getting the cannabis pollen from, though? Because I don't know no one growing no fucking males for the bees to pollinate.
But there is something medicinal and healthy to when the animal digests the weed. Like my buddy, you know David from Petaluma Hill Farms.
Who?
David from Petaluma Hill Farms. If you don't know, you guys should meet because he's cool. We started a range. He has pigs. He feeds his weed his weed scraps to his pigs, right? And
Yeah.
the pigs digest it. And
LV.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to get off. I'm getting to my destination up here.
All right. Well, hey, it was great. We'll do this again, okay?
I'm gonna give you my number. I need you to call me later because I need to talk to you about something.
Okay. All right. I'll give it to you right now.
All right. One love.
I'm gonna get off. I'm gonna get off this live too. I need a little breaky break.
Bye.
All right. Peace. Love ya.
Yeah.
Thanks for tuning in. I'll save this because this is a great live. But I'll probably come back on if anyone's on here that wants to hang out more. I'm having fun. Oh, Richard, you hang the whole time.